Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from Bound into Comics. Underworld creator Kevin Grevioux calls out DC Comics tokenization for not promoting more, quote, truly original black characters, end quote. I will not quite discuss the article itself, but I want to go use it as a segue, you know, kind of related, mostly related to the article, because I'm going to read some parts of it, but I want to discuss the idea behind what the guy said. And he is absolutely right, but not only on DC Comics. This is also spread and available on Marvel. There's some other third-rate publisher out there as well. It's kind of pretty much everything that has been happening as of late. Instead of actually creating something new, unique, something interesting, they grab the molds of a previous character that was popular. Here's an example from Marvel. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, which then led to the female version, which became... Let's just say that... Let's take the female version. Alright, so we take that. They take that. And then they take the mold of Dr. Reed, if I'm not wrong on the name. Don't quote me on it. I am getting old and that means my memory is getting bad. Anyway. And that's, I think it's Dr. Reed from the Fantastic Four. You know, the elastic band that stretches and does things. What did they do? They took 100% his powers, put it on a goddamn fucking Muslim girl whose probably only superpower would have been, I don't know, creating boom boom sticks and blowing stuff up because she is, after all, dedicated of a certain religion. Oh my. And then took none of the powers of Captain Marvel and she became the diversity hire, Miss Marvel. That's what we are talking about, but let's go and continue reading here. DC Comics is celebrating Black History Month, another Black Month. Don't you guys get tired of getting a month? I mean, get Black History Month, the Black Month, the African American Month, then there is some other one's thing, and then there's another day specific. Seriously? Hey, Hanukkah, there's only one day. There's only a couple of days for the Irish. They demand attention too. Oh, there's Cinco de Mayo, but that's only for Latinos and there's only one day. We demand equality. Alright. For titles going on sale in February along with other big plans, but they are not winning everyone over their intentions. Underworld actor, producer, and noted comic writer for both DC and Marvel Comics, Kevin Grevioux, for one is less than impressed that DC Comics is not promoting truly original black characters. Grevioux commented on a piece of artwork by Alitha Martinez and Emilio Lopez titled A Celebration of DC's Black Superheroes that contains some familiar phrases such as Steel, John Stewart, Black Lightning, Nubia, Mr. Terrific, Black Manta, that one was actually a race swap, Black Manta, Batwing, Cyborg, and more. However, there are considerable names missing, including Bronze Tiger and those of the Milestone universe. Grevioux shared his frustrations about the tokenization in a Facebook post. So this is what I'm talking about when I rail against the lack of truly original black characters, he wrote. Quote, here you have an image of 22 black superheroes and only 7 of them are original. If that, he's absolutely right. I already mentioned one that actually got race swapped. And most of them were created in the last 12 years. What happened to Bronze Tiger, Tyrock, Crimson Avenger, Bloodwind? In closing, he wondered, milestone characters. Wherein said, I don't get it. Yes, here we have another one. This one is also a race swap. It's all that. For instance, I kind of understand with the Green Lantern thing. It's kind of understandable because it's a ring and it doesn't necessarily mean you are actually connected to that character or it's a power specifically linked to that character, I understand that one. I understand. Suffice to say. So there isn't no irritation on my part in regards to the Green Lantern things. So that is fine. But the others, trust me, you have my criticism, because they are completely fucking creatively bankrupt. There is one instance where a new black character was created in which I absolutely fucking loved. And they should have capitalized on it. I don't see him on these comics, and Marvel is actually creating a character for Captain Carter for What If? It's a horrible character for a horrible comic book. You could at least take a page out of Marvel and create for this specific character that I'm going to mention the name. Spartan. Yes, he was specifically created to add diversities on the Arrowverse. He was, well, still is somewhat. I still haven't watched the last few seasons of Arrow, and I don't think I want to. Anyway, he was created for that, and he was unique. He was good. He was new. He was no race swap, no gender swap, nothing. And his powers, well, technically no powers, but he was good at what he did. He was kind of like Batman, but Batman with guns and a more normal look and suit, unlike the other characters related on the Batverse universe, in the Batverse. He was like, I don't know, it could be a cop, it could be John Doe, anybody, and he actually used all his knowledge and skills to become kind of a superhero. And I wanted a comic book with that, and I found that character awesome. More so because it was actually played by David Ramsey, and he's a great actor, and I wanted more of the character. What does CW do? Well, they create Batwoman Nixon. No, they go on and create Naomi. What the fuck is going wrong with you fucking retards? Go make a new TV show featuring Spartan, featuring David Ramsey. Show him, show his character, show all the power, because that was an original character, that was a good character. Make a comic book for him, for that character. Come on, I know you guys can do it. No, I take it back. I know you guys can't do it because you're mostly fucking creatively fucking bankrupt. Fuck me. Grevioux was right about the Bronze Tiger, Tyra, Crimson Avenger, Bloodwind, as they aren't even mentioned in DC's online press release for Black History Month celebrations. Mouse, on the other hand, is a focal point on what they're doing this month. Along with the Black Superheroes graphic, there's a piece dubbed A Celebration of Milestones for superheroes that don't care. They're also pushing the Milestone Initiative, also don't care, don't care, and don't care. So, in other words, Kevin is absolutely right. And this is just not limited to DC, this stretches to Marvel, like I said at the beginning, even goes to the cinema itself, which they could actually create new characters. For instance, they could have created a friend for Superman who actually ended up developing some different and unique superpowers, instead of actually race swapping Superman for the upcoming movies. We all know it's coming, especially because I already talked about it. Now, they could have actually created something different and created a new superhero, for instance. Remember Honk Honk? I think that, I don't remember if that's based on comic book or anything like that, but you could actually go and create a new superhero, make a superhero movie, I don't know, related with DC or Marvel, because those are the only two names that seem to be coming up with superhero content as of late. You could have done all of that. You could have actually respected black people enough to actually create and give them something new. Allow black creators that I know they are capable of creating good stories, good characters, their chances of showing their stuff to the cinema. If it doesn't work, well, join the miles upon miles list of characters created by white people who actually didn't work too. It's common, it's normal. Go on and do it. Take the risk, see if it works. hey, money. If it doesn't, well, you attempted, you tried. What can you do? And you can't say that white superheroes created by white people or anything like that haven't failed in the past before. It has happened multiple times. I think it's Brandon Ruth or something like that. He even played one of the characters in a movie made in Italy that failed miserably, but I actually kind of liked it and has that B vibe to it. I loved it. I forgot the name. I actually must go and check it out. I wasn't even prepared for this. That's why I didn't even fucking bother to search for it. Only now. Let's see if I can remember the name. The film, let's say that I don't know, Superman of Fun, it's not gonna be, no, Life is a Crackdown. Oh, unless I'm confusing. Dylan Dog, The Dead of the Night. Dylan Dog, there you go. There it is. It failed spectacularly, and I liked it. Let's see if I'm actually doxing myself. Yeah, I think we're good. There you go, Dylan Dog, Dead of Night. This was a very, very shitty movie in general by many people, but I actually liked it. Well, had that B-movie type stuff. See, budget 20 million, and box office 5.8 million. That's how much it made. It was a failure, it was an attempt, but it was unique. That's something that you will have to face if you create a new black character. There's a chance it's going to end up like this. People may like it, some people may not. Like me, I loved the movie, but many did not like it. It's going to happen the same thing to a new black superhero. You cannot just go and grab Superman and race swap it and, hello, money. No, you have to create something new. Because what you're doing, race swapping, yes, that's disrespectful. Blacks, and many people, even your viewers, especially the fans of the lore and history itself. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.